What comes into your mind when you hear the word oracle? It's a word shrouded in mystery. We think of someone who knows something that we don't, perhaps can see into the future, give us a prophecy. Maybe you think of the character, the Oracle from the Matrix movies. Or maybe if you're familiar with Greek mythology, you think of the Oracle at Delphi. Well, did you know that the Bible mentions an oracle, mentions oracles, plural actually, the oracles of God? And it pairs it with another interesting phrase, elementary principles. The elementary principles of the oracles of God. If I were to ask you to find that phrase in the Bible, would you know what book to look in? If I were to ask you to list the elementary principles of the oracles of God, would you even know what they are? Well, if you'd like to know more about these oracles, that's exactly what we're going to be studying on Sunday mornings in a new sermon series at Grace Life Church. We invite you to attend at 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday or watch us here online. Learning about these elementary principles of the oracles of God is important because it lays a foundation for an even more mature faith. Hear what the writer about these elementary principles has to say. He wanted to teach them more, but he couldn't. He says, "We have much more to say, but it's hard to explain because you become dull of hearing. By this time you ought to be teachers, but now you have need again for someone to teach you the elementary principles of the oracles of God. And you've come to need milk and not solid food. For everyone who partakes only of milk is not accustomed to the word of righteousness, for he's an infant, but solid food is for the mature, who because of practice have their senses trained to discern good and evil." If you'd like to discern good and evil, if you'd like to have a more mature faith, if you'd simply like to learn what are these oracles of God, join us every Sunday at Grace Life.